Tell me something. Why is it that no matter how many bodies Dexter Morgan buries, the truth about him never stays dead? I mean, seriously, every time we think his secret has been burned, drowned, or locked away in some vault, it claws its way back up, bloody and grinning, like one of his victims who just refuses to die. And here's the part that gives me chills. After everything, the Bay Harbor butcher case, Deborah's meltdown, LaGuardia's obsession, Harrison's confusion, there are still people out there who know. People who could destroy Dexter's fragile new life in a heartbeat. Now let me ask you, what's scarier? A serial killer with a code, or the ticking time bomb of those few survivors? Each holding a piece of forbidden knowledge that could unravel everything. Because if Dexter, Resurrection Season 1 taught us anything, it's this: the ghosts aren't just in his head anymore. They're still alive. They're walking, and they might be coming for him. But before we dive into this mess, let's be real for a second. This is the kind of breakdown that Dexter fans live for, the forbidden secrets of who's left alive, who knows too much, and who could blow the whole thing sky high in Season 2. And if you want to stay one step ahead of Showtime's blood trail, you have to subscribe to this channel right now. Because trust me, when Season 2 drops, you'll want to say you saw these twists coming. Alright, deep breath. Let's start with the obvious problem. 25 people have discovered Dexter's true identity throughout the entire franchise. 25. Brian Moser, LaGuardia, Hannah, Leon Prater. The list reads like a graveyard. But by the time Season 1 of Resurrection slammed its final doors shut, only 4, yes, 4, are still standing with that dark knowledge burning in their brains. 4 survivors. 4 wild cards. 4 knives dangling over Dexter's carefully rebuilt life. And let's loop this tension right back where it belongs. Because Dexter fans can't stop arguing about it. Some people think the Duffers. Old habit. Some people think the writers will play it safe. That these survivors will fade into the background, never threatening Dexter again. But if you've been watching this series since 2006, you know better. The code may be broken, the blood slides may be gone, but the past never lets go. Now let's put names to these shadows. First, Charlie Brown, Uma Thurman's wildcard survivor. She's fascinating because unlike Angel Batista, unlike Leon Prater, she doesn't want revenge, justice, or closure. No, Charlie just wants out. She's got a sick mother, a messy life, and a suitcase full of unfinished dreams. But here's the thing, Dexter saved her. He gave her the forbidden knowledge of Prater's blackmail files, and for now, that makes them even. But what happens when she hears about Prater's disappearance? When she realizes Dexter walked away from that vault alive? Will she stay silent? Or will she connect the dots? And here's my personal take. Charlie might be the most dangerous survivor of them all. Not because she's hunting Dexter, but because she's unpredictable. She could vanish back into Amherst forever. Or she could become the one reluctant sidekick Dexter never asked for. Imagine it, Uma Thurman's character teaming up with Dexter to clean out Prater's killer files. That's not just fan service. That's a forbidden fantasy Showtime might actually pull the trigger on. Second, Harrison Morgan. Ah, Harrison. The sun. The hair. The walking contradiction. Let's not sugarcoat it. Harrison is the ultimate wildcard. In New Blood, he was furious, broken, abandoned. In Resurrection, though, something shifted. His loyalty grew. He saved Dexter's life in that vault. And if Harrison wanted to expose his father, he would have done it already. But here's the pain point: Harrison's playing with fire. He's studying criminal justice. He's balancing loyalty with morality. And carrying Dexter's secret is exactly what killed Harry. Do you see the loop closing? History repeating itself? Harrison could either be Dexter's last defense, or the one who breaks, just like Harry, unable to live with the burden of knowing. Third, Angela Bishop. Remember her? She cuffed Dexter, accused him of being the Bay Harbor butcher, and then, like everyone else who gets too close, she folded. She let him live. She let Harrison escape, and then she recanted. On paper, she erased the accusation. But here's the forbidden secret: she called Batista first, and Batista died for it. So you tell me, does that sound like a storyline that's over? Or is Angela going to crawl back into Season 2 like a bad memory, demanding answers, demanding blood? And finally, Lumen Pierce. God Lumen. Season 5's ghost. Dexter's partner in blood. The only one who ever shared his dark passenger in full, without fear, without disgust. She's out there, alive, silent, holding her secret like a locked box. But here's the reveal nobody's talking about. Joey Quinn knew about Lumen. He knew she was staying with Dexter. And if Quinn decides to hunt Dexter in Season 2, to avenge Batista, to prove his suspicions from Season 5 were right, Guess who he's going to track down first? Exactly. So here's the question I'll leave you hanging on, looping in your brain until it drives you nuts. Is Dexter's real enemy in Resurrection Season 2 going to be Vecna-level monsters like Praetor? Or is it going to be these 4 survivors, the ones who know the truth? The ones who could kill him with a whisper? Because for Dexter Morgan, it's not the blood on his hands that matters anymore. It's the people still breathing, still remembering, still capable of tearing his whole mask apart. And that, my friends, is the true horror of Season 2.